where are you now on that journey to acceptance, from within?
I got to the point, stop caring about what people thought. That was my biggest thing. Stop worrying about what my children think, being able to say my story, not worrying about what they say, because this is my story, this is my journey, this is my healing, and it can help somebody else. So just not caring about what other people say, and I'm not saying it in a nonchalant way, but I would care so much to the point I would worry. Literally, when I was going through things with my spouse, that wasn't like months. That wasn't weeks and months. This ended up going into years, that what I had to go through before I even got out of it, to the point that God released me from it. I ended up suffering from IBS, went down to a size 7. Anybody know anything about IBS? Just so stressed, couldn't keep anything on my stomach. And so getting to the point you worrying like that, trying to keep on appearances, and my spouse was all about that, keeping up appearances, even though my marriage it was in shambles with him, keeping up appearance. A lot of people want to do that. My mother was the same way, want to keep up appearances, appear like everything is all right in the house. And I made it a normalcy, thinking I was supposed to smile. But literally now I'm to the point that I smile. When I smile, it's real. It ain't no fake smile. It ain't no fake laugh. I'm really to the point that my laughs and my happiness is real now. It's not based and contingent on nobody else but me and God. Yeah. And I'm so thankful for that.
That's amazing. You sound like you just really have a sense of authenticity that's really what you're about now, instead of maybe looking the part and not having the happiness within. Like you mentioned earlier, like you would go help a lot of people and then come home and be hurting within.
Yeah, I was. I literally took a step back from the church the last few years. God allowed me to, because he wanted me to work on myself, because a lot of times you can be in church, and I got to the point that everybody thought I was all right just because I'm going through the motion. I'm showing up, I'm being a leader in church, and God said, you're not all right. And how many people go to church like that Sunday after Sunday, and they leaders, and just because you're showing up, you being in your spot, you showing up for your job, you're showing up for your wife, you're showing up for your husband, you're showing up for all of these people, but you're not showing up for yourself, and you still hurting, and you still broken, and you just showing up. You just a body. You're a shell of a person. You're not even living the abundant life that God spoke of. And we quoted that scripture for so many years that I finally got it like a couple years ago. And I asked God that. I said, I want to live that abundant life that you talk about. And I know that abundant life is more than cars and houses and things that they say in church. It's about being happy and true to yourself, and being all right about who you are, your laugh, your smile, your crooked smile, your crooked leg, whatever. Just being happy in who you are, not trying to be nobody else, not comparing your life to nobody else's life on Facebook. I don't measure myself based on other people's accomplishment. Everybody's journey is different. My journey is different than anybody else's. My journey is different than yours. Your journey is different than mine.